Okay, let me explain what's going on here. I am your poorly aging, sarcastic PC witty gamer, and I am playing Madden NFL 26,000. And what I'm doing is I'm doing the playoffs as they should have been. Now, in every round, I'm going to set the difficulty higher, which means it could be that I won't be able to compete very well in the playoffs. Well, in the playoffs, sure, but like if I actually get to the Super Bowl, it'll be on a much harder, might be the hardest difficulty level. So if I don't get better playing, then I probably will not be able to win the Duper Bowl. And I'm going to start out at pro level right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where we've got the Green Bay Packers going up against the Bears. This is how I deal with the teams I want to go forward, not going forward. I replay them and see what happens. And I don't always win, by the way. There should be music here, but YouTube doesn't like some of the in-game music.
Here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears.
Now, the game doesn't know this is the playoffs, by the way, so I can't do anything about that. So, for instance, if we end up tied after the first
Brandon McManus to get this one going. And Monday Night Prime
overtime
Time is underway.
We can't do anything about it.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Second and 6 coming up here.
My sister's team is the Green Bay Packers, and my father was born in Milwaukee.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ball game.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play.
We almost got to the quarterback, but we didn't. See, we knocked the quarterback down, but not before he could throw the ball.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So who is check down Charlie?
Swift. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This so far isn't going well for us. But remember,
left is their running
I
back.
made it more difficult to play.
To throw, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Third down, here's Williams. That one's complete, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
I guess all that matters is
Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end.
get a touchdown. That's what matters.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. And this kid's averaged almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they've made the postseason both times.
Now, the reason, another reason it's going to be difficult for me is because I don't generally play the Packers. So it's new playbooks, you know, players I'm not familiar with for the most part. But we'll see what happens.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
Josh
Jacobs,
and
it'll give the Packers the first.
I mean, I know about the quarterback and a few people like that, but I really don't know this team. And I know it from just, you know, watching football during the year like a normal human being. I'm not saying I am a normal human being. I'm saying I did it like a normal human being.
He's across the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. We've set it downs from 37.
Ready.
So, like, I've heard of Love, for instance, and I mean the quarterback. I've heard of the other kinds of Love, too, but right now we're talking about the quarterback. The NFL right here in Madden 20, is it 26,000? I think it's Madden 26,000.
Jacobs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
And we're going to stay with the results. So if the Bears win, the Bears go forward in our playoff system.
Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Ready?
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
So this isn't about me getting my way because, you know, lots of things happen in football games. It's about seeing what would happen if I played all the playoff games myself.
Running right. Here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
And I generally play on the easiest levels, so this is a challenge to me too, because this is not the easiest level. This one is pro level, and I'll be
Play action.
raising the difficulty.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look at
As
his
we
first
go
look
through.
of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
I'm terrible at field goals, so I don't think I could kick one from here.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed.
Good, I don't need to
And
kick
they're going to bring him
it, at
down
least
at the
not right
36.
now.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Ready?
Handoff here to Jacob. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
43.
I'm only going to play the Super Bowl if a team I care about gets to the Super Bowl through this process.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A shout out to
Completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Here we go. Here
the
we
cookie.
go.
Now I'm hungry.
Red 38.
shout out to my sister Cindy, who is a bigger Packers fan than I am. She's actually gone to Lambeau Field and seen them play. And I think she's a stockholder in the Packers too.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Packers are publicly owned, in other words, by stockholders, and I believe she's a stockholder in the Packers organization.
Set.
Fakes the handoff, now Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow.
I can tell the difference in difficulty already, in that it's taken 2/3 of the first quarter and nobody has scored.
Set. Go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Remember, this is only the second possession in the game, and the first quarter is rapidly going away.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Ready.
A minute ago you said we would. Now you say
red.
we just
60
might.
red.
I want to do better than might. 1st and goal.
Ready.
Love. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown.
Now who's this guy?
The Packers have a great first drive
Christian
and get
Watson.
the game's first points.
Okay.
Christian Watson with the touchdown.
Thank you for that.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now, I usually go for 2, but
Brandon McManus on for the PAT.
I don't know how this is going to go on pro level and all that. By the way, it says end racism in the end zone there.
The XP is up and good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
I'm playing on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard Day, so one of the things I like about the NFL is that it is where people of all races play. And race doesn't seem to matter to anybody. Same with wrestling.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Keeps away from one. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Back
Most
out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
most players, coaches, and fans
Swift to start the
care
drive.
about skill
He's gonna
level
start out with a gain of 5 before they
rather
bring
than
him
race
down.
color.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do.
Rather than
Exactly
skin
what they were
color.
after
I'll get
offensively
this
to
right
get this
someday.
drive moving.
I don't usually talk about serious things during my
Swift on
gameplay
second down.
videos. Oh! No! Stop him!
All the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's not the only thing I like about the NFL, but it is one thing I do
That
like
right there,
about it.
that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's
Ball just a
based
yard
on
shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
how good of a player you are, how much you work out, strategy, things like that.
Going to run again with Swift. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Brock. Xavier McKinney.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
You're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Who's Elaine?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. To the ground.
Nice.
And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
So one of the reasons I didn't back the Packers this year was the whole Micah Parsons thing.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
But normally I would like the Packers. They're not my favorite team, but
Like that, Kate, it just
normally
gives
cheer for them.
everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set, ready, cut.
But my
Love now
favorite
on
team
1st and
is
10.
the Cowboys.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Remember, the game doesn't know that it's a playoff game. That's why they're not talking about it. But for us, it's a playoff game. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Okay, 2nd and 3.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They start
Here we
out
go.
with a 2nd and 3.
45, wide. Set,
Love out of the shotgun.
Ooh.
To Watson, this is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That coverage was close, but not close enough, obviously.
yellow.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I'm just trying to play good fundamental football, especially because I you know, did dial up the intensity, the difficulty
Shotgun
setting.
give now to Jacobs. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Black, 95.
I don't know the players' tendencies or backgrounds or anything like that, which also makes it kind of exciting.
Hut, hut.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
I like having the different playbooks, different styles I have to go with. It's really cool.
Ready?
On the option, it's Jacobs. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, if I don't get it here, I will probably go for it, because even if I didn't get it, they would be pinned back, you know, against their end zone.
And the play clock hits 0.
Whoops.
This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game.
I told it to hike the ball, so
Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this third down. They need 7.
Yellow, 43.
there was probably a man in motion that was supposed to go or something, and I had forgotten it, and so that's probably how I made that mistake.
Ready?
To the air with Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
Okay.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Thank you. I'm trying to put the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Now, if we do get to the Super Bowl, understand it won't be in the right Super Bowl place because this game doesn't allow you to set the stadium
now
where
is
you play,
McManus to
as
kick
far
this
as I
away.
know anyway.
Josh Blackwell to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Obviously,
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14.
obviously I set the stadiums for this by
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
who was the real home team in the game.
Toss play, Swift. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
And
A
then
nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And then
that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master.
Try not to interrupt
Seeing
me.
multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Then when I get
The
to,
first down after a gain of 26.
can I talk? When I get to games that weren't really played, we're going to go by their
Swift out of the
rankings,
gun.
of course,
He's
like
not
the
going to manage to
NFL
get back to the line even.
does. As far
Tackle
as
for a
the
loss.
double
We've got
team.
second and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Don't give him that much time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute.
This game
They
is
continue
not
to do so.
scoreless. We've got 14 points, you idiot.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Why are they kicking puppies?
Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Whenever I go out, the people always shout, there goes Josh Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Blue, 32.
Well, the play calling by the coaches, what they're suggesting, I'm not seeing a lot of variety there. But again, it's just not what I'm used to.
Love now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
I'm just trying to play fundamental football here, a good mix of pass and run. Good defense. Fundamental football.
On the play fake. That's too far in
And,
front, and it's not going to be caught.
Overthrew him.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Yellow. Ready?
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd.
Dude.
Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 1.
Ready.
It's
4th down. Here's Love. And
Oh,
it's incomplete.
no.
They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
He dropped it.
Even
When you
the
get the
best
ball in your
receivers,
hand.
they got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen.
Oh,
One of the
that's
most
funny.
important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
What makes
Nice
you
field
think I'm going to
position
send
here.
the
Bears
ball
getting
his
set,
way
1st
again?
and 10.
Q.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
That wasn't a completion, though, so try and pay attention to
Throw
the
here,
game.
3rd down. They set up the screen here to Swift. Escapes the
Oy
defender.
vey.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down
Come on,
inside
team.
the 35.
Speed,
First down now,
penetration,
ball at the 33.
tackling.
And the Bears 1st down. First and 10.
Be
Looking
aware
for the
of
gun,
what play
Williams.
is being
Throwing the out
executed.
complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Then run
They'll move the
fast.
chains after that pickup of 12. This is the first red zone opportunity for the Bears.
Make
They've got
good,
first
strong
and 10
tackles.
right along the 20. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game.
Speed, tackle,
It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage.
Right.
B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
First down.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
What is it on?
Can you see the difference
One guy.
between this and my Cowboys game?
Push it across. They make the stand. It
This
looks like
is
they
not
might
gonna
have
be
stopped him a
100
little bit
to
behind the
nothing.
line, too.
Line of scrimmage.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Well, I think they can do it in 3 tries.
Now
Much
try
as I
to
don't
roll
want them
Swift.
to.
They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Stop short of
That's
the goal
twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. He gets it again. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
A loss of a
It's
yard.
after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
This is an odd choice, I think, since they didn't get it
Williams throwing on 4th.
3 times in a row.
He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I
You
am all for
deserve it.
aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate.
You
After being
deserve
denied
it.
once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines
You
to go for
deserve
it the
it.
next time they get this shot?
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here.
Okay, right?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
There, set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Love hustling everybody to the line.
Get in the right spot, Love. Okay, there you go.
They're going play action.
The guy's covered.
Defender
Yep.
arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
That's a shame.
Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, cut.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And this
Yeah.
is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about
Yeah,
the
we're
amount of
gonna
yards
punt.
they needed to get there.
We
It's
probably
gonna be
could
4th
get the
down.
first down,
The Packers send out
but
their
in
punting
case
unit.
we can't,
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Bears about set for their next possession. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time.
okay.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
I didn't find any plays that matched our team,
Williams
so
to throw.
I wonder why they're in the playbook.
Catch made by Loveland. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Or maybe it's
Second and 3
matched
now.
our situation. I don't know what the match means.
At the 47-yard line.
Williams on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great
That guy
defensive
has
play.
way
Jordan
too much
Lewis
time in the
incomplete.
backfield.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The Bears.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
We ran into the kicker. I
And
don't
that
know if
kick
they're
will
going
get
to
out of
call
bounds
it.
without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
I think they were on actually for 4.
Ready up.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
3 downs and a kick.
Here we go. Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So we're down inside of 2 minutes to play now in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. We've set it
Did
down
you say more on?
37.
Ready. Cut.
Love with it on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 20
Yes.
line. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to
That's
see
what I
what the
would say.
safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
It's a safety
Let's
down.
go. Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
On the ready.
Molly
4
and
yards
blocked
on
it.
that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Love.
16-yard line.
Throws caught. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The
Musgrave.
Packers boat racing them to the halftime
Luke
locker room.
Musgrave. Okay.
So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Big fella.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push their lead to 18.
Bears 3.
Okay.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
We are
Now
determined
is
to go
McManus
forward
to
in
kick
the
this away.
playoffs. And yes, I said playoffs because you should pray that you
Blackwell
get
now to
to
return
play
it.
another game.
Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. 1st and 10 from the 32.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. He's smart, he won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
I haven't seen Micah Parsons in the game, so I
Rolling
don't
again
know
on
if he's
second,
injured or
Williams.
what.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! And they say Packers football.
Sure, you're looking to
Rashawn
get a
Garrett.
first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Thank you, idiot. Thank you, idiot.
The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hustle.
Trying to work quickly now.
Jordan Love sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Ready.
Play fake, it's Love.
Not again.
And they bring him down again. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout.
6 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Set.
3rd
Yeah.
and long, here's Love.
I'm having trouble reading my.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Watson.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. And now they've got a first inside the red zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
He's got it. It's in close.
That's why we didn't keep the 3 points.
The Packers get more points
Christian
than
Watson.
alongside first half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
McManus on for the extra point.
Now remember, this is what should have happened in the real playoffs.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
Hit him. Hit him hard.
Well now to
Knock
return
him
it.
out. Put him in the hospital.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
I would think so, yes.
Design quarterback run here.
Check it.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Yeah, let's.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Was that generic enough, Scott Hansen? That was horrible.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand,
Great
didn't
work.
have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Follow your blocking.
Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful
that
effort.
was terrible.
Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
We're not moving through the third quarter yet. We haven't even had our first down yet.
There's Love to throw. Into traffic, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way
Any
out
questions?
past the 30-yard line. 2 set of downs for him from the 31.
Down. 53.
1st down, Green Bay.
Okay, let's do this right so we can show people we know how to do it. Okay, send the guy in motion.
Hut.
Jacobs running behind center. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Well,
If there's ever a play we could call
At least
garden
we didn't get a
grind in the
penalty.
NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. And a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32.
just don't give away the lead.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Was he inside?
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the
Okay, cool.
first.
and 10 at the
First down.
42-yard line.
Obviously, we're going to manage the clock as we're playing with the lead, and we would like to go on to the next round of the playoffs.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
I'm starting to wonder whether in the quick play they have things like injuries and things, because I don't think I've seen any injuries in my last 2 games. And they were
out of the
both in quick play.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
I sing the body electric.
Handoff running right, Jacobs.
There you go.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I'm thinking after this series to test it and look and see whether anybody's injured or anything like that, because I'm just kind of curious, because I don't play this mode very much. I just did it because how poorly the playoffs are going in real life.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, I've been thinking about it. Some people name their kid
to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Some people name their kid Christian, or
Black 40.
their last name will be Christian. I wonder what it's like for an atheist to be named Christian. I mean, if it's your first name, you can go by Chris or something like that.
Jacobs with it.
But if it's your last name.
A couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 45, white.
I don't think there is a 45 on our team.
Ready?
Here's Love. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The
Musgrave.
Packers throw the lead coming out of
Luke
halftime.
Musgrave.
Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
McManus on for the extra point.
Remember, people, end racism.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Bears 3.
So we took over 5 minutes for that drive.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
The less time we give him, the less time they have to
Here's
run
Duvernay on the
plays,
return.
score, and all that.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half.
Oh, that's right. We were going to check the check. I'm just curious as to whether. Okay, there's no injured players on the Packers. And there's no injured players on the Bears. So my guess is they don't have injury in these quick games. They definitely have them in franchise mode. But I haven't seen any since we've been doing how the playoffs should have gone. So I assume they don't have it here. So Jordan Love, 5 touchdowns, 230 yards, a completion rate of 73.1%. Caleb Williams, 0 touchdowns, 101 yards, 62.5 completion rate. So that's significantly less than our beloved quarterback.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Making the way the only way they know how.
Design bootleg here. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Odunze's got it right side. And on a small gain up to about the 32. Brought down by Quay Walker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Don't get arrogant.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in.
See?
And he'll get taken down after
This is what I mean.
this to the 37. Give him 5 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I don't think we have to give him
37
anything on the
from
play.
37.
I think he earned what he earned, and that's it.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And their struggles on the ground.
Come on, punch the ball out.
Tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Williams with the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the
Knew he was
1st down.
going to do that.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bears
I haven't seen interceptions much either. We've had
Play action.
the
Here's
one
Williams.
fumble.
Dumps it off to his running back. And barely gets it into enemy territory to the 49. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Barely gets it in. Get it? Barely. They're the Chicago Bears. They barely made the
The
first
gun.
down.
Here's Williams.
Isn't that funny? Ha 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 ha.
Looking slant route.
Oh, you idiot.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
By the way, I was calling my defender an idiot because he was right where he needs to be, and then he just slipped right by.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings
Oh,
up
there's
2nd
an
down.
injury.
Now after
And
the
it's one
run,
of
we see
my
some
guys.
trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
So maybe the players don't start injured because it's not a franchise, but obviously you can get injured in the game.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Like my thumb isn't in tip-top shape anymore after using this
Looking
controller.
from the gun, Williams. And it looks great flying through the air, Bron, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
So we're going to have
Can't
to
cover it much better than that. Really
substitute.
well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No
It's that
connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
foot contusion. Is that a bruise?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's Cox, this is Loveland.
I mean, these are the
And he's
playoffs.
brought down. They're gonna
You would
mark
think
him
you
at the
could play
14.
with a bruise.
It's a
All
gain.
right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears First down.
Working inside the red zone. He tucks it into
Come on, kill him.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They'll work against the blitz. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Bears, first down.
Now, last time they were in this situation, we were to hold them back.
On play action, Williams.
And not this
Hauled
time.
in by Komet. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points.
I don't know how you say that word because
He got
it
the
doesn't
guy
have
he
enough
wanted
vowels.
right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will trail by 25.
Bears 10.
Okay. Ball you're blocking.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
And Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense.
Jacobs.
And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive.
Whenever I
Green Bay
go up,
offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
people always shout, "There goes Josh Jacob Jingleheimer Smith." Da 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 da.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Yeah.
They're working quickly here.
Montez Sweat brought him down.
I don't think he recognized the play
To the air with
properly.
Love.
Second and 9.
An all-around tough play for him. He took
Oh,
a shot on the release, and it
I get
definitely
tired
affected
of
the
those.
throw. It's incomplete.
Josh Wiley.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure.
We're gonna have to
that
throw
pressure
faster.
earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nearly an interception on that play. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors.
I don't know how honored he is to be punting,
Shoots
but
away from
okay.
one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over first and
Chicago getting set to take the field now.
30-yard line.
And the touchdowns got to keep coming for him as they still trail here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Pocket is
Nice.
open up. They're able to drop it. And after
Trying to
one
run
play,
on
this
that.
drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 26-yard
Push them
line.
back. Push them back. Way back. We gotta have one Green Bay fan here. This is a huge rivalry in the real world.
Now here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
I mean, they draft for it and everything. They're thinking about this game all year round.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
I don't mean this
Trying to lay
particular
one in
game.
deep down
I
the
mean,
right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I
It has
mean,
been a tough slog for them to keep up at
Can I
any
talk?
point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half.
so the Bears, they do drafting and team management, playbooks, and all of that. thinking about the Bears all year long, and the Bears do the same for the Packers. Huge rivalry, always fiercely fought.
Set.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
I think the other team actually wants us to get a 3 and out. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, actually. So to say nobody wants it would be
Love now, off the play action.
absolutely untrue.
Back to a familiar target, it's Watson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And we threw it into some pretty
So
good coverage.
Here we go,
So,
1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow.
no, actually,
22.
we don't have to call another play this quarter.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor.
Well, yeah, we want to go further in the playoffs. Kind of the goal. We want to get the Super Bowl. Okay, it's 1st and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
The game was tied at 1st and 10.
52.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not
a
moving the other side.
tug of
Just a short
war.
run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
What with one thing and another, it's a tug of war. We expected more, but with one thing and another, we were trying to
Play fake,
outscore
it's
each
Love.
other in a tug of war.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow. 43.
In years to come, we may discover what the air we breathe and the life we lead is all about.
Set.
But it
Here,
won't
3rd
be
down.
soon enough,
Pass brought in by Wilson.
soon
And they're going to bring him
enough.
down at the
for
36.
me.
I'm just going
Christian
to go out on a limb,
Watson.
partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers,
45.
man, it puts you to sleep.
I know I love you, but you're put to sleep.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And we're ahead by 25 points, so, you know, we don't have to be too wild.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. This one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
95. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Well, see seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch.
Whistle
When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
38.
It won't take long if there's a song, so whistle while you work.
Ready.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Well, that RPO didn't work.
I guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
60 red. 60 red.
Did you say 50 red or 60 red?
Set.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
Do they still
Green.
publish the National Enquirer? Because I don't see ads for it anymore. I mean, I never read it, but I'm just confused. Why is there no ads for it?
Hut, hut.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Oh, I didn't even know it was fourth down. That's why I'm going for it.
Love throwing on fourth.
It was that injury
This is
that
man, it stops.
I was thinking about it.
They come through to stay on the field.
I didn't even realize I was
offense up with a first and goal.
That's another Packers first
Ready.
down.
I guess somebody should pay attention to these games, and me being the coach, maybe it should be me. I don't know. It's a thought.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he gets in, touchdown. The Packers keep running away with this. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Jiggleheimer Schmidt.
Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Our coach is definitely looking forward to it. You said we couldn't beat the Bears. Now what do you got to say? Repent in sackcloth and ashes.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bears 10. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now is
kicked it too
McManus to
hard.
kick this away.
No, it'll do.
Blackwell now to return it.
Come on, knock him down.
And in
knock
the
him
end,
down.
he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
They've changed the play. They called an audible.
To throw is Williams.
And it worked.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Seeing the lanes. Johnson paying them off.
Here's Swift on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Have you liked and subscribed yet? It would really help this channel.
Williams set to pass. Short throw is dropped. This one's
Nice
incomplete.
drop.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Yeah, they're going for it on
There
fourth.
he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Hits him on the out route.
And they pick it up.
He'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
Keep working
First
that
down
clock,
throw by
people.
Williams. He's got
Keep
more
running
once
that
again.
clock.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's another Bears first down.
Motioning the tight end left.
First and
They
10
need
at the
33
36-yard line.
points in
First
7
down.
minutes.
Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
I hope we don't have any ties because, again, we'd only get the one
Here's Williams again.
overtime thing,
Oh, no,
unlike
there's an
the real
interception. Ends
playoffs.
that drive. Picked off
About
by
time we
Xavier
got an
McKinney.
interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
This isn't the kind of passing they needed. He passed it to the wrong player, idiot. It was an interception. Are you watching the game? Put down your crack pipe and pay attention.
The
You're
Packers
being
and
paid
receiver Christian Watson ready to go once
to
again.
commentate this.
And I think they'd be content
contest.
doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Well, we
Packers
don't
getting set
need
here.
another
First and 10.
touchdown. So I think we're going to,
Ready.
just
Black. Set.
try and
Hand off to Jacobs to
work
start the
the
drive.
clock.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
See, now the guy's not talking because I told him to put down his crack pipe. Dude, you can talk, okay? Just try and say things that are a little bit true, in the neighborhood of the truth, something like that, okay?
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
In the first, decade or more of Madden NFL football, there was a bug where man would stop talking quite a lot during it. You just didn't hear from them anymore.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So when that guy wasn't talking, I wondered if it was still the same code and the same
60 red.
bug, but now he's talking again, which is good. Sometimes man would go like 3 quarters without talking. It was weird.
Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
He was brought down by DeMarco Jackson. That's a gain of 3.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
I don't think they're going to get 33 points in the next 3.5 minutes.
Yellow.
I
43.
think that the Packers are going to actually go to the next level, the playoffs, also known as the playoffs.
Hut, hut.
They stick with Jacobs. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
Yeah, as
Now
soon as
after
I
the
say
run, we see
something like
he's
that.
visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
Yeah, I'll punt from here.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Okay, 3 minutes.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory.
Okay, so Josh Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt is out. We're going to have to put in Wilson.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
I guess it was stupid of me to ask if there's injuries in the game because now my players are getting injured.
Here's Swift to start the drive.
Be careful what you wish for.
Stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. And the pack gets home, they drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It looks like he was getting up a little, I don't know, maybe hurting a little bit. Williams there. Caleb Williams.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The
Triple
last two
coverage.
plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You don't throw
Well, it sure
into
seems
double
like they
coverage.
found the wrinkle in their coverage
John
that this
Banks
QB
said.
just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Timeouts, they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
They said Josh Jacobs
A nice
was
starting spot for the Packers here. This
was
is 1st and
injured.
10.
So is he injured or were they just lying to us?
Jacobs gets it on the draw.
They're lying. Okay.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 to 3 now. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers coasting to the finish line.
Okay.
2nd and 3 now.
2-minute warning.
Ready,
2-minute.
Now Love on the play fake. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate. Even
That's triple
20-something years
coverage.
ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Irregardless.
Got it.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
1,000.
Down. Hut.
You're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
Oy vey.
Incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time.
I
And it'll be
wasn't
2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go.
I wasn't watching my quarterback,
Again,
so I didn't
Love.
see that somebody was in
Just
the
is made
state.
in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Quickly. Learn
Love now
English.
on 3rd and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
So much for us getting our 50 points.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Well, they wanted to keep us from going to the Super Duper Bowl.
Chicago
so
bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
This drive's going to begin with a
Why are you running the ball
carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
when you're 32 points behind?
Pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms, and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's not going to
I'm
be
not
third
kidding
down.
you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Now, shut up. Okay, so our upcoming games have now been set because of how the playoffs are going. The Houston Texans are going to take on the not the San Diego Chargers. There are no San Diego Chargers, okay? They're the Los Angeles Chargers. Try and get stuff right, okay? Be a professional for once. The Green Bay Packers, these Packers right here, they're going to take on the LA Rams. And that will determine, I believe, who's going to the Super Duper Bowl. I'll have to double check that right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Please like and subscribe. I'm desperate for subscribers. So we ended up at a 68.3% completion rate with 345 yards and 5 touchdowns. Caleb Williams actually got a 67.6% completion rate, so very close to what we got. 209 yards, which is a lot less than we got, but only 1 touchdown. These are the things that make the difference in football games, ladies and gentlemen. So this is how the playoffs should have gone. I am your poorly aged, sarcastic, PC Witty gamer, thanking you for watching today. Have a great week.